What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Kegan, of course, also known as 253 Attire. Today is Monday morning, and I'm gonna be honest, this past weekend of garage sales was absolutely the best. And I thought the haul from this past weekend deserved its own video because I got so many good items, and I literally want to show you guys everything I got. I don't want to have to rush at all, so we're making its own video. So let me just show you guys the overview of what we got. This whole box is full of hats. This whole box is full of hats. This whole box is full of clothes. We got another bag full of clothes, and I actually bought a Bose radio. Oh, since I'm holding this, I might as well just go over it. I got it for 20 bucks in a random barn sale. It actually worked. Sadly, it didn't have a remote, but it still turns on. And as much as I can test, it works. Of course, it does have some yellowing, as you guys can probably see. But it looks like these go for about 80 to 200 bucks. At that sale, we also got this giant bag of clothes. We got a crazy old car t-shirt. More likely, I'll get like 30 bucks for it. We got a vintage Michelin tires snapback. More likely, this one's only like 15 bucks. But definitely the best piece, in my opinion, from that sale is this vest right here. This might not look like anything to most people, but this is actually a Filson vest. As you guys can see right there, Filson. And going off research, this vest is either from the 40s or the 50s. They used to hunt in this type of vest. And it's kind of crazy to find something like this. This was literally in the bottom of a box covered with tons of stuff. And I only had to pay $2 for it. Comps are a little bit all over the place, from 40 bucks all the way up to like 120 bucks. Condition, of course, definitely takes a toll on that. In my opinion, I think 65 to 85 bucks for that vest. Of course, we also got a pair of boots from that sale, old motorcycle boots. The sell through on these were like crazy good for the old ones, especially in this size. I believe it's a 10 and a half, but it looks like I'll get like 60 bucks for these boots too. This past weekend, I stopped in Goodwill and got this Filson jacket, paid 25 bucks for it. And as you guys can see on the screen next to me, I believe it sold for like 149 bucks. Here's also another really good sale, South Pole crazy embroidery pants. Picked these up at Goodwill literally yesterday, and they sold it this morning for $98. But now into the giant boxes of hats and clothes. There's a little backstory on this I want to tell you guys really fast. Me and my dad went to this garage sale, and it was only part of the house. And I saw these downstairs. It's a vintage pair of Levi silver tab baggy jeans. And every time I've had these, they do really good. It's like 30 or 40 bucks. And once I saw these, I'm like, there has to be more clothes. So I asked the lady running it, do you guys have any more clothes? And she said yes, but we're not bringing them down today. We'll bring them out like next week. Well, to be honest, I didn't want to have to come back. And if you got a pair of Levi silver tabs, more likely you got something else, because that's just what I realized. So without even thinking about it or hesitating, I said, look, I buy lots of clothes. I'll buy a lot of clothes from you guys. Honestly, I had no idea what was up there. I was taking a huge chance. It could have been all garbage, and I would have had to buy some of it. So I told him I buy a lot. But as soon as we got up there, the whole room is just full of garbage bags, full of clothes. That's why there's all those hats were in garbage bags. All these clothes were in garbage bags. It was insane. I won't be able to show you guys all the jackets we bought because it's literally a pile of jackets. A lot of them are basic Columbias that I'll sell for like $20, $15. But the crazy thing is, for the entire lot, we only paid 100 bucks. All those hats, all the clothes, all the jackets in the other room, 100 bucks for everything, and the guy was happy. So let me show you guys everything we got. Got this Portland Trail Blazers basketball jersey. Looks like this will go for about 30 bucks. Got this Y2K Michael Jordan basketball jersey. Looks like this will go for about 25 bucks. Got this Washington State Cougars sweatshirt. The guy who buys all my Washington State Cougars stuff literally already hit me up and told me he wants this piece. We haven't came to a price yet, but either way, I know it'll be a very fair price. We got this early 2000s Goonie t-shirt. This will be like 30 bucks. We got this 1995 Microsoft Grand Prix video game t-shirt. I'm guessing 40 to 60 bucks on this because it is also a video game piece. And as you guys can see, those clothes I just showed you are not the best. They're not huge money. To be real, a lot of the money is in the hats and this jacket right here. This is a 80s Air Jordan track jacket. As you guys can see, that's the 80s tag right there. And then it has the little patch on the front that says Air Jordan. Looking this up, prices and comps are all over the place. I believe I saw one in the same size sold for 300, but then there's some listed for 150. So I do have to do a lot more research on this piece right here. But either way, it is a very good piece. I do want to show you guys one more jacket before we get into the very good hats. This camo army jacket right here. Just doing a little research. It's the Swiss Army camo. This jacket is so damn heavy. The buckles, the pockets, everything about this jacket is super heavy, but I do imagine if you're out in the woods, it would keep you pretty damn dry. This was part of the deal also. It looks like this jacket goes for about 30 to 40 bucks. But now onto the hat. And just going right there, as you guys can see, most of these hats were brand new. I'm pretty much going to do one hat at a time unless I have duplicates of the same hat. We got vintage White Sox logo 7. This hat already sold for 25 bucks. Sadly, this hat is not not new. Washington State Huskies. Got pretty much the wraparound hat. This hat should sell for about 50 to 60 bucks. To be real, all these hats are the same right here. It's the NBA All-Star Weekend from 97. The McDonald's hat. I don't know if the workers had these hats or what's going on. It doesn't look like these hats are crazy money. $15, $20 each. And I don't know how many are in my hand right now, but there's probably about 150 bucks just in these hats right here. We got a vintage Chief Wahoo Indians baseball hat, as you guys can see, brand new. Without even really looking it up, I'll get at least 30 bucks for this hat. We got two New York Knicks hats. Both of them are brand new. I'm guessing about $40 to $60 a piece. I got like 9 of these USA Olympics hats. All of them were brand new, which is amazing. Sadly, these don't go for a crazy amount. It looks like these go for about 20 to 25 each. We got 2 Green Bay Packers hats. Of course, they're brand new also. Sadly, these don't go for a lot. It's their normal basic logo. I'm going to guess about 12 to 15 each. We got 2 crazy Charlotte Hornets hats. Of course, they're brand new, as you guys can see. Still have the cardboard on the inside. I'm guessing $40 to $50 each on these also. And as you guys can see, that literally made no dent in this box at all. Like, there's like 2 rows of hats in this box. Some of these hats are not brand new, and of course, some of these will not go for a crazy amount. We got the Doors, the band hat. We got the San Antonio Spurs. This one's actually a sports specialties hat, but this version does not go for a lot. We got a Utah Jazz hat. Sadly, this one is also used, but still should get about 15 bucks for it. We got a Kansas City Royals brand new hat. I should get about 20 to 30 bucks on this one. We got a Notre Dame letter hat. Should get about 25 bucks for this one. We got a Los Angeles Lakers, of course, brand new. I'm guessing another 25 for this one. A lot of these hats are going to be 25 to 35 bucks, as you guys can tell. There are a couple hats that I am going to ask a little more for because that's where the market's at. We got an A's hat, brand new. This one would probably be 20 to 25 bucks. We got Los Angeles Kings hat. As you guys can see, it's got the weird bill on this one. I need to do more research into this one before I post it, but without even looking it up, I'm going to guess 20 to 25 bucks. We do got a couple Mighty Ducks hat, and one of the Mighty Ducks hats have already sold. This one I'm going to put up on my eBay. This will probably be about 25 bucks. Of course, it is brand new. This is the one that has sold. It's got the nice wraparound, of course, brand new tags. One of my guys hit me up on Instagram because I did post this haul on Instagram, and he asked me how much for this one. I did sell it for 40 bucks because he has given me some deals in the past. Could I have gotten more on eBay? Yes. I probably could have got closer to 70 to 80 bucks on eBay, but it is what it is. I'm selling it to him for 40 bucks. Got another A's hat, about another 20, 25 bucks. Got a nice Detroit Tigers, brand new. I'm guessing this one will probably be closer to 30 to 35. Got a nice University of Miami hat, brand new. It gives off the 90s retro vibe. This should be about another 20 bucks. Got a nice New York Jets hat, of course, brand new. This will probably be another 20 to 25. And we got a 1997 World Series Marlins hat. Honestly, crazy enough, these ones don't go for a lot. This one's only like 15 bucks. There's another stack of hats. Chief Wahoo Indians hat, logo 7. Of course, this is a very nice hat. 30 to 40 bucks, I'm guessing. Nice White Sox hat. This one, I'm guessing 30 to 35 bucks. This team does not exist anymore. I believe it's called the Expos or somewhere around that. I don't remember exactly, I'm gonna be honest. But this team does not exist anymore. They either switched or they don't exist completely. But without even looking this up, I'm guessing 30 to 40 bucks. We got another Chief Wahoo hat, of course, brand new. Probably another 30 to 40 bucks. Another Marlins World Series hat, like I said, probably 15 bucks. They don't go for a lot. Another Detroit Tigers hat, 30 to 40 bucks. As you guys can see, they're literally all brand new. But we gotta continue. We gotta finish the hat haul. We got another USA Olympics, an Arizona Diamondbacks. This would be like 20, 25 bucks. Another Arizona Diamondbacks, like I said, 20, 25 bucks. Another Chief Wahoo, 30 to 40 bucks. A nice St. Louis Rams hat. As you guys can see, St. Louis Rams when they were still in that city. Logo 7. Spell out, nice logo, everything snapback. I'm guessing 40 to 50 on this hat. Of course, not all the hats were brand new. A lot of them were, not all of them are. We got this Raceway hat. Looks like this is more of a rare hat. I don't know why specifically. It looks like this hat's 25 bucks. Nice Blue Jays hat, probably 15, 20 bucks. Another Rams hat. FedEx Racing. I'm gonna be honest, this one doesn't go for a lot, but it was a whole deal for everything. This is probably only like 10 bucks right here. And of course, another Cougars item that my Cougar guy will end up buying from me. We're nearly done with all the hats. We got a Notre Dame corduroy hat. This will probably be like 30 bucks. A nice Tommy Sports hat. This will be like 15 bucks. A Tacoma Rainiers hat. To find this logo in the Tacoma Rainiers are extremely rare. I believe I saw a sold comp for like 28 bucks just in this one hat, so that's very good. A nice 125-year anniversary hat for the MLB. This is like 30 bucks. A nice vintage, I believe this is 80s UNLV snapback. I believe this is like 40 to 50 bucks. And an NRA corduroy, I believe this one's only 15 15. There's so many hats, it's hard to keep track of. Another UNLV hat. This one's like 20 bucks. A nicer older Seahawks hat. This one's like another 15, 20 bucks. A crazy Gatorade hat. This one's actually a sports specialties, weirdly enough. This would probably be like 40 to 50 bucks. Too many hats to go through. I'm only going to go through a couple more. You guys get the point. Got a couple Marlboro Unlimited hats. We got this one right here. And we also got the spell out right here. Those probably 20, 25 each. Definitely the best hat out of that entire haul though, in my opinion. Without even doing research on all of them, is this one right here. It's the Play It Loud Nintendo hat, as you guys can see. This was actually a promotional hat for the Game Boy when it was coming out. Saw one listed for like $125 and one sold for last year for like 90 bucks. So this one hat pretty much paid for everything we bought this past weekend. There was a couple more hats in here. Got the old Super Bowl hat. This one's like 10 bucks. Got a couple Mariners hats in here. Another All-Star Weekend hat. I estimate probably another 20 to 30 bucks in just these leftover hats because they're all low dollar items. But that was my pickups from this past weekend. But I definitely felt like it deserved its own video just because how many crazy good items there were. I had to really show you guys everything. If you guys like these type of videos, of course, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. Other than that, I'm gone.